What's up, guys? Transfer Rumors here. Welcome back to another Euro profile. This time it's with Czech Republic.
Oh God!
Just kidding, Czech Republic. And I'm here with Gian.
Yes.
And unfortunately, I'm here with Yashbal, aka the Sucky Gamer.
At least he admits it.
Yeah.
Yes. All right, here we
Joking,
go.
Ashball, Indian high five.
Yeah, let's go. All right, so
Let go, white boy.
let's
Let's go.
I didn't even touch you, Gian.
Good.
All right, let's get started. So last time we did a fan service, and this time we are back to our regular alphabetical.
Declaring that we did a fan service is a good idea.
But we did.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did. All right, okay, let's get back to our alphabetical order now. We're doing Czech Republic.
Yeah.
So let's review the team
I'm
quickly.
better than Czech.
All right, so Czech Republic, they have some very, very decent players. I know of this one, Valek. He plays for Basel. I know him. He's a great keeper, actually. He doesn't play too much for Czech.
Is he your first choice keeper?
Yes. He's a great keeper.
But he's second.
He hasn't.
He's second.
Yeah, he's second, but he's still pretty good. Like if Petr Cech is gone, he's a perfect replacement. But Petr Cech, obviously, he's in there, but he's conceded a lot of goals.
He
played 9.
He hasn't been consistent in
But
the
it's not just him. It's the fact. Look at
defense.
I mean, yeah, you see the defenders, and
like even
there's nobody that sticks out at
Yeah,
you.
Suchi.
there's no goalkeeper
Suchi
that has
sticks
been
out.
able
4
to
games.
deal
He
with
still sticks
as
out.
bad a defense, except De Gea, really. I mean, no one else.
Thomas
has
Callas
that
sticks
ability.
out for me as well.
I'm praising De Gea.
Who plays for Middlesbrough? Thomas Callas plays for Middlesbrough.
You mean Chelsea? On loan.
No,
at
Middlesbrough.
On loan at Middlesbrough.
Yeah,
Chelsea.
Middlesbrough.
On loan
Sorry, Yash.
from Chelsea.
What?
Okay, so there's nobody really in the defense that I
Thomas
can name
Callas,
other than Callas
Callas
and
would be a very good player for
Suchi.
Chelsea in the future, but he'll never
Yeah.
get a chance.
Suchi is a good player for Basel. But what we really need to focus on now is the midfield.
I've heard some good things.
I
about
know
a few of them.
Derrida.
I've heard.
Rashevsky.
Dokal, he's destroyed Lazio, so I know him very well.
Rosicky, we all know him.
Yeah.
Arsenal legend.
Dokal, I think you.
Sheffield Wednesday player right there. Excuse me again. We gotta go. Sheffield Wednesday. Budil. Come on, man.
But honestly, Dokal just destroyed Lazio for Sparta Prague, so you watch out for him in the Euros.
I mean, there's not a lot of players we actually know here, so there's a lot we can work with. But now we're gonna slowly move down to the forwards, and
Where's
the one that really sticks out is Vidra.
He's gonna start. Is Libor Kojak from Czech Republic? Let me check. If he's not in the squad, I'm gonna be very surprised.
He is.
He's not. Yeah, he is Czech,
See,
but he's not in the squad.
maybe he's playing for Slovakia.
Very interesting. He plays for Czech Republic.
No, he does.
He's a striker, but he's not in the squad, and I can explain why.
Can you give
He
your
used to be a fantastic
player?
striker at Lazio. He
58 appearances, 10 goals.
He was.
When I was
Well, he wasn't a
Aston
goal
Villa.
scorer. He was like a target man. He really set up goals. He was part of that trifecta of Zerate, Flakari back in the day that was very successful and got us to the Champions League. He's no longer there.
If you want to talk
Yeah,
about,
he's at Aston Villa.
He's at Aston Villa, and he hasn't played in such a long time. A former Aston Villa coach, actually, I forget who he was on he was on Sky Sports, or sorry, whatever we get here in Thailand, and he forgot, and he was overseeing Villa versus Leicester when Leicester dropped points there, and he was overseeing that game, and he forgot who Kozak was, and he used to coach Aston Villa, and I think that just shows you that this striker, this guy, he's a very good player, Kozak, but he
He's
has
been
not
forgotten.
settled into the Premier League, and that's what happens. You stay in the Serie A.
But this is one of, if we talk about the greatest player in Czech Republic history, this guy comes up, and his name is
Pavel Nedved.
Pavel Nedved.
Nephew.
Lazio and Juventus.
Lazio and Juventus legend, and Czech Republic legend as well.
Yeah.
He got 91 appearances.
And also Sparta.
Only 18 goals, but he's still a world-class player. He's one of the Czech
He is a
Republic's best.
playmaker. He was. A
I think that
playmaker.
he single-handedly took Lazio's title charge, and when we you know, that was probably he's probably the better
Hey,
player.
yeah, stop. Lazio. So he was.
He was single-handedly behind their title charge, single-handedly. But then, of course, they didn't win the title. But he was single-handedly.
But I mean, for the Czech Republic, he was probably their best striker
Yeah.
of all time.
Yeah. And I don't see anyone there that can even come close.
He's also he's a multi-talented player. He can score goals. He can cross the ball in, and he can also keep passes.
But who can't?
And
You can't.
I think the point we have to make is we have to call upon the last Euro when we were almost certain that we're going to go.
I wasn't.
I was, and then they went through, and I'm just.
In that Greece game. I said they're gonna win this, and then in the next one, I'm like, they're gonna beat Poland because Poland's
I did not
shaky.
think they would beat Poland, but
But Poland is so shaky.
They've
Poland,
got a
they
good
don't.
squad, that's for sure.
This year Poland are much better because back in the previous years they didn't play like a team. They honestly didn't, but now they're starting to play like a team, and they're starting to win. But Czech Republic, they played tremendously in the last one against Portugal. They were almost edged it out, only a 1-0 loss. I mean, that's not a bad result. But let's take a look at the manager. Would you like to say his name again?
Pavel Verba.
I guess that's how you say
Great,
I
I
guess.
pronounced it probably. He's only coached in the Czech Republic.
Yeah.
I see that right away.
And
Slovakia. He's coached Slovakia as an assistant, but as an actual coach, you see MSK Žilina. I'm not sure if that was the year Chelsea had them in the group stage because Chelsea absolutely tore MSK Žilina to bits.
But he's a former
And-
Czech Republic player.
Yeah, well, and Chelsea torn with Victoria Pilsen have always been challenging, but they've never. I don't think they've actually gotten to the group stage before, and if they did, they'd have been knocked out right away. I believe they were in a group with Bayern one year and we just finished bottom of the group. So immediately that experience there, I'm gonna question it. I mean,
I'm
only
showing
coach.
it down.
But
in one
he's
country,
played.
we
He's
look-
played as a player.
Yeah,
for
he-
Czech Republic.
we look at the big
But
countries.
players don't always make the greatest managers. We've
Yeah.
seen that before.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
we look
it's
at-
the
we
fact
look
that he knows the team, the international team,
Yeah, I mean, I look.
and it's the fact that he was able to get them to qualify.
It looks similar to Conte in the sense that he's played for them, coached small clubs in the country, and worked his way up. But I think that you really need to get international experience. And you look at Roy Hodgson. The only reason Roy Hodgson was given the job over Harry Redknapp, in my opinion, was because of the fact that he'd coached in Switzerland before. He'd coached Switzerland before, so that gave him the edge.
Coached in Sweden, I think.
That gave him the edge over Harry Redknapp, who is more deserving of the job, in my
But
opinion.
it's the fact that they finished first in a group with the Netherlands, Iceland, and Turkey.
Yeah, of course, we have to consider
Let's-
that. But
Well,
we have to look at their D starts with death group. And
Yeah.
Wait, they have Turkey in the group, right?
the D
Yeah,
starts
so
with-
they've beaten Turkey.
if we look at
They can beat Turkey.
let's see their actual head-to-head against Turkey. 2-1 away. That looks nice. And what do they do at home against Turkey?
I think I saw.
And 2-0 at home.
Yeah.
So they're pretty much tied on head-to-head. They actually lose head-to-head on
Yeah,
goals
they-
conceded.
They're
So
in the-
Turkey technically beat them on head-to-head, and Turkey are their weakest opponents in the group alongside them, and they lost on head-to-head to Turkey. That
But
already
still,
makes me a bit skeptical.
But
of the
those
group.
two, once they face off, whoever wins is through, because that's the deciding for the third place
But
spot.
the third place isn't
Yeah.
necessarily through now, is
But-
it?
But still, I mean, if you look at other teams that possibly could finish first place, it seems like they would make it through.
Yeah, it does, but at the same time, I don't think they have the level of Turkey or Croatia. And we might as well go through and
They're playing Spain first.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
going to be a really, really easy
I
game.
Yeah,
Spain and Croatia first. That's already those two games like
those are
shit.
Those are
Shit is like kind
yeah.
Spain and Czech Republic first.
no Spain and Croatia first for Czech Republic. So that's like
For
ooh,
Czech
shit.
Republic, they're
Yeah,
playing.
this is Spain and then they play Croatia right after that.
But,
And that's like
but Spain is
Oh
going to
my god!
their winnable game comes right at the end.
Yeah,
It might even be
last
too late for
last
them.
match.
It
Yeah.
might be and that
What do you mean it might be too late?
Because Turkey could have.
Turkey
Turkey
could
can
do
beat.
anything. Like,
Turkey
really.
can beat Croatia, I think.
But you called them the underdogs, Josh Paul.
Who?
Turkey.
Relative
I
to
said
Croatia
So
and
you think
Spain.
they're going to...
I said Croatia are the underdogs.
No, you said Turkey.
You said Turkey relative to Croatia and Spain, and they were
Yeah.
your underdogs for the tournament.
Yeah.
But compared to Czech Republic,
They are a superior
Yeah.
team, and I don't.
I see Czech Republic beating them. I can see it
So-
right now. I'm
so-
envisioning it.
Who
Petr Cech saves a penalty, and
against Spain.
Dorita
he's been so
scores.
inconsistent
Dog
for the
house,
national team right now.
Yeah, but when the actual tournament comes around, he's probably
But
gonna
he's playing.
step
but
up.
he's already look at how Arsenal season is going.
Terrible.
How does that inspire confidence in a goalkeeper?
Yeah.
When you're winning the league and you could be in the as Jim Campbell
Yeah,
said.
but it's that
might
national
have to
pride
get
that
used
he
to
has
it.
when he actually goes into the
I
tournament.
use argument for Mandzukic. I understand, but the goalkeeper, the position, the confidence that is required to be a goalkeeper. It's a mental game in that regard. I think
The only thing-
I'm not sure Czech can win the mental game.
Well, he did it back in the last Euros, and he's still
When
a
he was playing
class
for a good,
keeper.
when he was playing for a good club. Oh,
Shots fired at
bad.
Josh Paul because Josh Paul's an Arsenal fan.
What?
He's a United fan.
Oh, United.
Apparently,
All right, so that's
but
pretty
he
much.
doesn't think they'll win the FA Cup.
Let's
though.
let's
We can't win the FA Cup. Crystal Palace is a very strong team. They won the Euros many times, okay?
You know, he thought
we're
Argentina
still in
was
the
in the
Euros.
Euros.
Oh
They
god.
beat-
When are we doing Argentina
they
and Euro
beat-
profile?
I don't know, man.
They
Thailand
beat-
is next for
Yeah,
us.
Thailand's like. Thank you so much for
Actually
watching.
do a Thailand Euro profile for fun.
Thank you so much for watching this episode of the Your Profile. We'll see you next time for England.